What's going on, guys? What's up? Just doing a live video. I know there's nobody in the chat yet, but I just wanted to do this live video mainly because I get a lot of questions like on YouTube, but then also I get a lot of questions on Instagram, and a lot of people have questions about the build. So I figured I'd take some time to just talk with you guys. And if you guys have any type of questions or you guys have any type of um, anything that you guys want to ask, I could show you guys on the build. So that way, it's more of an interactive thing. I kind of want to get more into the whole live. What's going on, guys? So basically, I'm doing this live just to, I guess, just answer any type of questions. If you guys have questions about the build, I'm also just going to be talking about what I'm going to be doing with the build as well. So you guys are more than welcome to either stay tuned or check back in later after the live is done. But yeah, excuse the dirty car. It's been pretty crazy here in Arizona. It's been raining. I haven't really had a chance to film videos just because I've been super busy at work. And yeah, I just, when you're a dad and you have a family, it's kind of tough, but I'm sure some of you guys will understand. So I'll just wait till a couple people are in here. I know I got one person in here. Shout out to you. So yeah, just an update. I did get a whole bunch of parts. I did upgrade. I did do a post on Instagram. If you guys saw, if you guys didn't see, I got a ton of stuff for the car, which I've been wanting to put on, mainly the RBC intake manifold, which I know it's supposed to be stock with this car, but I recently got it, so I need to put that on. I have to put on the fender liners. So if you guys don't know, my car, I don't have any fender liners, so it is pretty naked back there. So I figure that will help with the rain for my intake, and then also just the road noise in general. I have a new front badge, which I actually got from Zaf Japan. Shout out to Zaf Japan. This one here is like clapped out, so I gotta take this one off. And then yeah, I think in the next couple months I want to go ahead and paint match the front hood, and yeah, just basically just do a couple things as far as like the exterior. I think is pretty much mostly done, but I need to focus more on the motor and stuff like that. So, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me now. Or forever hold your peace. You guys are more than welcome to ask me anything. I can show you whatever on the car. Or what's going on, man? What's going on, Yukon? It's not that many people in the chat right now. They're probably still getting off of work, but yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good. I'm fighting my allergies right now, so excuse my voice. And yeah, I figured I'd show this because I had like at least 6 people ask me. So a lot of people are asking how my car starts without me stepping on the clutch. So I will go ahead and address that now. So obviously this is a 6-speed manual transmission, so you're gonna have to push the clutch down. But with me, I can just put the key in, make sure you're neutral, and start the car. So how I did that was, on the 8-gens, there is a fuse down here. I'll go ahead and take this kick panel off so you guys can see it. But I get this all the time. I get asked this question more than any other question. It's like, hey, how do you clutch delete? So there's this little tiny plug under here. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's under this one. Yeah, so you see this yellow plug under here? It's right next to the fuse box. So what I basically did was to do the clutch delete is you kind of strip 2 ends of the wire and you unplug this plug and just plug up both of those wires into those spots. And that's pretty much how you do it. So yeah, if you guys were curious, that's how you do it. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Oh, what shift knob you have? So I have a Battlecraft teardrop shift knob. I believe it's the like hold fast edition. It's like black, but I like teardrop shift knobs just because, I don't know, it just feels better in my hand versus like a ball. And I don't know, I feel like it helps with the shifting. I don't know, it could just be me, but yeah, I got a Battlecraft. I do have another like Battlecraft style shift knob coming up, which I'll show you guys probably in another video. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I have a Acuity short shifter, so if you guys didn't see that video, you guys can check that out. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask now if you want. But yeah, so let's see. I want to get new wheels. So I've had these Advan RZs for, I want to say a little over 2.5, 3 years now. And it's kind of due for a change. So maybe these wheels will be up for sale. I don't know if you guys are local. I might entertain some offers, but right now I really want to mainly focus on just what I have now, just maintenance. I got to do an oil change probably tomorrow. I got to do the intake manifold, like I said, the fender liners, like I said. And I also need to figure out what's going on with my exhaust, because my exhaust, for some reason, I think I have a leak. And I don't know if it's the actual exhaust itself, or if it's just like the headers that I need to tighten. I don't know. I can hear it out the side of my window. But yeah. What's up, guys? If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me questions. I figured I'd just do this just sporadically to help some people out with the build, and things like that. But anyways, I'll just keep talking about what is coming up for the car. So the car has K-Sport coilovers right now, which came with the car back in 2020, and they're super shot right now. So I need to change the coilovers as well. That's probably like priority number 1, because the car like rides like crap. So if you guys have any recommendations as far as coilovers, I know there's so many brands out there. I'm looking into Fortunatos, I'm looking into BC, and I'm looking into Godspeed. So if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to comment down there in the comment section, or if you're in the live chat, whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I guess I can update you on, yeah, let me show you why I'm changing out this Skunk 2 intake manifold. And excuse the dirty engine bay, because I haven't had a chance to clean it and it's nasty, so please don't judge me. But yeah, so let me show you guys real quick why I needed to change this. So yes, it's disgusting out here, or in here. But so, all right, so this Skunk 2 intake manifold I got with the car, and the issue I'm having is the rail that I have, which is a hybrid racing. It doesn't bolt up like correctly because it's not OEM. So this space here would normally be filled, obviously a place to put the fuel rail, but because it's floating, it keeps like loosening up, and I probably should put like some washers there or whatever. But so that's why I'm gonna go ahead and change that out. Let's see, Yukon Striker. Couldn't find the HNSI in good shape here in Ontario. Canada last summer, but 2006 LX, okay. Found the unmolested 2009 FG2 in January. Dang, man, congrats, bro. Yeah, man. It's hard to find HNs, man, like just in general. So congrats, especially in Canada, man. I know there's probably rust up there and stuff, but shout out to you, bro. That's what's up. Hey, man, what's going on? Kiki, was that Basil Empire? Yo, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. People in Pakistan, I don't know what it is, bro, but like they love my car, bro. Like I literally get messages from like 4 people a day from Pakistan saying like, yo, I love your car. And that's what's up, man. Like Pakistan shows mad love. So shout out to Pakistan. I actually have a couple Pakistani friends, so shout out to you guys. You have any oil consumption issues? Yeah, so with the 8th gen, that is a common issue with the K20 Z3. It does consume oil, or it does burn oil. Mine does, I know for sure, especially hitting VTEC. But that, I mean, that could just be due to piston rings or something like that. But honestly, basically how I combat like oil consumption is every 3 months or 3,000, I just change my oil. So, I mean, like I usually try to stay on that regimen where like I'm on top of my oil. I'm always checking my oil. So, if your car is consuming oil, you definitely want to check. You don't want to be stranded, especially like summertime out here. It gets to like 120, so you don't want to be stuck. And I always keep a thing of oil in the back. So, um, yeah, that's how I deal with that. So. Let's see. I have a HNSI also, and I'm from Pakistan. Yo, shout out to you, man. That's crazy. See, I'm telling you, man. All these Pakistanis, man. You guys like, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is about my car. It's just, I mean, it's to me, it's like, it's nice, but like I know, like I can make it nicer, and I'm sure a lot of people are looking at me like, well, you're crazy. The car is nice, but I always see the potential that it could be. But yo, shout out to Pakistan. Okay, Yukon Striker, zero rust, cars from BC, no salt, undercoated, came to Ontario in 2021. Yo, that's what's up, man. Shout out to all the Canadians too, man. I get a lot of, so here's the demographic of my channel, right? I get a lot of people from US, obviously, Arizona, New York, which is where I'm originally from, Cali, and I think there's some people in Florida too. And then also like internationally, obviously Pakistan, India, Philippines, because I'm half Filipino. Um, Also Malaysia, Indonesia. Like shout out to all of them. Shout out to all you guys if there's anybody here from there. But yeah, man, it's crazy. He says my Civic burns about 1 quart every 1,000. I think I have a leak from the VTC. Yeah, so that's funny you mentioned the VTC because I have a gasket that I need to change. And again, excuse my dirty engine bay, but it is right in here. So I do have that gasket and I will change that once I do the intake manifold because it's just right there. So yeah, man, that's the drawback about these cars, man. Is like the room to work on these cars is just kind of trash. Like there's not really that much to, work with. But I mean, it could be worse, it could be smaller than this, engine bay. So, but yeah, man. Like I said, just bought Hasport upper torque mounts and rear mounts and skunk tooth shift knob. Nice. Yeah, so with the Hasport mounts, like they're really nice. They came with the car. Shout out to Hasport. They are a local company here in Arizona. So shout out to Brian. Shout out to everybody over there. I don't know them personally, but I know of them. So it's cool that, I can just go over to Hasport anytime and just get some mounts. Says only 180,000 kilometers. So that's 116,000. Dang, man, that's young, man. I think I have about now, like, since I got it, I put like 50,000 on the car. I started with like 130-ish thousand and miles, and now I'm at like 180-ish, which is like not too bad, but I'm definitely wanting to, in the near future, take the motor out if I want to do a K24 or just rebuild the K20. There's a lot of options that I can, do with this car. So that's mainly the reason why I got this car. But all right, I want to do that filter swap when it gets hot out. It's pretty cold still right now. Kind of seems annoying to do. The filter swap, which filter swap, Babber? Is it the cold air or the Mad Beats? Hi, I'm from Puerto Rico. Love your build. I got my FA5 a few months ago, and I love driving the thing. VTEC is awesome. Yo, shout out to Puerto Rico, man. What's going on, bro? Yeah, man. Freaking HNs are amazing, bro. I don't know what else to say. They're cool cars, man. Oh, yeah, the VTC strength. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that a lot of people forget to do. And also, the VTEC solenoid behind the valve cover gasket, I did that. That was a pain in the ass, but you got to do that too. And I think you have to put Honda Bond on it, but yeah, so crazy, man. You need Hondata. Yeah, man. Hondata unlocks the car, man. I was blessed to have it, so it came with the car. I bought my car in 2020 for like $6,500, and that was with like not these wheels, but aftermarket wheels, suspension, the mounts, full bolt-ons. So I got pretty lucky before like the prices skyrocketed. But yeah, man, I kind of want to do the push button mod, but almost seems a bit pointless. Yeah, so a lot of people say there's mixed feelings about the push to start. I did a video on it, and I was having issues with the harness, so I took it out. But I have another one that a friend gave me, and he just gave it to me, which is kind of crazy. But I don't know if I'm gonna install it again. But I mean, I honestly like how it looks. But the issue I was having was the harness was getting crunched in the steering column. So what was happening was the car was not starting, and I was freaking out because like I had just changed the whole charging system. I changed the battery, the alternator, the starter, the battery, like everything, and the charge harness. So that was kind of a pain in the ass. But I don't know if I'll put that back. But yeah, so that's why I did the clutch delete. I don't know if you were here for that, but I pretty much just ran it so that way I don't have to push down my clutch. So that way I could just turn the key and then push the button, or just turn the key, whatever. Um, I'm not sure how safe it is either. If it's like easy here to steal. No, I wouldn't say it would be easier to steal, but I mean, I don't know, as long as you don't keep your car. See, I don't really like to keep my car in places where I'm not that far. So a lot of people like get their cars taken or like get it vandalized. I do not. I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys probably will not see me out in the wild that much because I don't really trust people. That's just, I don't know, that's just me. But when it comes to like my car and like if I'm out at a place, yeah, I'm in and out within like a couple minutes. Either that or I'll just take the 9th gen. So I just eliminate that worry of getting stolen. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, they're going up in price. Yeah, for sure they were going up in price around like the pandemic time. I remember, like I said, I got mine for 6,500, and like I don't know if it was the year after, it was like all agents were like getting taxed like 8 grand, 7 grand, 9 grand. Like it was crazy. Like the whole FD2 conversion thing like exploded. And I don't know if it was just because like it was a pandemic and people had nothing to do. And so, like that was just the thing to do. But me, I genuinely wanted to do it. And so I was just glad that I was able to find a clean body, a clean example. And I already knew the potential. So the car can't be cranked, started anymore. Yeah. So you could still crank it and it will still start. So basically it just utilizes the button or just turning the key. So you could choose, you could just turn it to the on position and then click the button, or you could just turn the key all the way and it will just turn on. You don't even have to put the clutch in because I did the clutch delete. So, I mean, it's up to you. A lot of people say it's pointless, say it's dumb, but I mean, I just mainly do it just because it's the FD2 part and I just wanted it on my car. Mad Beats, do you like white wheels? I got some SSR Type C for mine, but I always like the white on white. Yeah, so the white on white is kind of I love and hate that. So let me give you a little breakdown of where I am at, my demographic. As you can see, I'm in a desert. So white wheels in a desert, and I mean a white car in general, like it's very hard to keep clean. I mean, I'm sure you could ceramic coat it, but yeah, me personally, I don't go for that look. It looks nice. Don't get me wrong. Like they come stock with championship white wheels, but I like it, but not for me and not for my car. So yeah, but I mean, I do like the SSR. I know which wheels you're talking about, Mad Beats. So shout out to you, man. Those are really nice. Couldn't find a clean CSX Type S, even in Canadian market. Yeah, man. I was even looking for a CSX before I got this car. And there was just none that were like in good condition. And I didn't even know like how to import a car. So I don't know the process of that. Like I knew you had to get like some paperwork from Acura and you had to like do all kind of safety checks. And I don't know. It was just kind of like going out of the way. And then like if they didn't let me in the border with the car, it was just like this whole thing. So I just kind of stopped looking for CSXs. But they're cool cars, man. I like the CSX, bro. Like I love the CSX. Like any 8th gen, like derived from the 8th gen is like, man, I love the car. I don't know what else to say. Since I paid 9K USD for my 2009, 160 miles. Yeah, man. See, like I said, the prices, I don't know what it was. If it was just like that time where a lot of cars were, like the used market was just booming. Like the new cars, that nobody was really buying new cars just because a lot of people got laid off from jobs and stuff. So that kind of boosted everything as far as like aftermarket and like, you know, the 8 gens and just any other used cars in general. Um, this was back at the end of 2021. I just started a new job and didn't feel like driving my 6th gen Accord anymore. Car was great, but I wanted a fun manual. Yeah, man. I mean, again, like with these cars, like they're at a price now where it's like they're somewhat affordable, but then also like they're kind of high priced. So maybe in a couple of years they'll go back down again. But then again, it's like, okay, they're from like 2006 through 2011, so it's going to be kind of hard to find one that's like clean. But I mean, I'm sure if you look now, you guys will probably find like some, you know. Yo, Nick, what up, bro? Shout out to my boy Nick over there in Rhode Island, bro. Mr. Hagee. Um, what's up, Nick? Yeah, we just talking to the people, talking car things and stuff. Hope you're doing well over there. Um, but yeah, man. I don't know if you guys have any other questions you guys can ask. I'm trying to think what I want to do with this hood or this bonnet, wherever you're from. Hood, bonnet. So this is a carbon hood, right? And I want to paint match it to match the car. So should I leave these vents exposed, or should I just paint the whole hood white, or should I just paint it white? And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm really considering just painting the whole hood just to match the car. And I know it's kind of crazy to cover up the carbon, but like from far away, like it looks mismatched color. And I know like carbon looks nice, but with the white, it's a very high contrast. And so I kind of want to, you know, dumb it down a little. But I don't know what your guys' opinion is on that. So you're saying whole hood white. See, Yukon, see, we think alike, man. I was thinking that, just so that way it could blend nice with the car. Obviously, out here in Arizona, it gets very hot, so you know that clear coat will not last forever, and I'm already starting to get rock chips on it. So it might be the move to paint that hood, bro. So thinking about it, we'll see. I might do a poll and see what you guys think, because I know you guys like when I do polls and stuff. You guys vote and all that. Um, what would be the next big upgrade? Maybe some Recaro. Yo, I need some Recaros, bro. Brides, I don't really like, just because like, I don't know, I like Recaros better just because mainly they look nicer in the Hondas, I guess. Brides, I feel like brids, however you want to say it, they're more for like drift, you know, like actual track car type thing. Recaro is more like stylish, you know, if that makes sense. But I was thinking maybe some Recaro SR7s in all red would go nice. Because the theme I'm trying to go with here, yo, Recon, yes, white hood would be great. I definitely agree, bro. I definitely agree. So the theme that I wanted to do with this car was do white, obviously with accents of red. So I have my JDM valve cover coming soon. So I'll have some red. I want to do the Brembos in red, and I want to do burnt titanium parts in the engine bay, and just kind of do that whole theme where it's like white, red, and burnt titanium. I think that would look really, really nice. So that's kind of like what I'm envisioning as far as the future. But yeah, Brembos for sure going to be doing Brembos and Recaros. And then the Type R cluster, yes, is happening. I actually happen to know the gentleman that does it. Well, I don't know him, I know of him, but definitely want to do that. I also want to do the climate control. So a buddy of mine, Ben, shout out to you, Ben, if you're watching. He did the whole climate control and like showed me step by step. So I want to do a video for you guys on the climate control for the FD2. It's very like, so there's a lot of like moving parts and pieces and stuff that you have to get, but honestly, it's not that bad. Like you guys can definitely do it if you guys are interested. Get the Genesis front Brembos. Yes, yeah. So I heard you can do the Genesis front Brembos, but they would have to be upside down, obviously. And then you can run the Nissan Rogue rotors with it. I believe the Nissan Rogue rotors have to be the third row seating, Nissan Rogue rotors. But yeah, they bolt right on. And I mean, I already have aftermarket stainless steel braided lines. So yeah, just got to look for a decent set, and then I can put those on. But yeah, definitely seats, brakes. I want to do wheels next, because these wheels, like I kind of like, I still like them. I don't know if I want to keep them, but I want new wheels. So that's definitely happening. Let's see. Accurate TL front calipers. Yeah, you can do the accurate TL front calipers. That's right. You can do that. Is OEM. That would be crazy if you can do the HVAC swap how-to video. Yeah. So a buddy of mine did it on Instagram, and he showed me every slide by slide on how to do it. And I want to share that with you guys, because nobody on YouTube has that video, and like, I know how to do it basically. Like, he told me how to do it. I just got to get the parts, and getting the parts is kind of tough to find. But maybe I could just do an explain video, so that way you guys can see how to do it, because you have to get parts out of a hybrid Civics, or you can just order the FD2 parts. But yeah, it's just a whole thing, and I want to do a video for you guys, because that video is not available right now. Like, you have to kind of search on Google and stuff and ask a friend. So yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, Yukon, for those, you do have to drill for the whatchamacallit, the calipers for that. I believe it's like I forgot what size it was. Somebody probably knows the size. But yeah, I don't want to mess with the knuckles. Like, I want to keep it stock. So I might just run the Genesis Brembos for now. But yeah, in the near future. But yeah, so any new people in here, you guys can ask questions. That's pretty much it as far as updating you guys, like, on what I want to do with the car. Like I said, suspension, wheels. I gotta install a whole bunch of that stuff that I have. So be on the lookout for those videos. I gotta do an oil change tomorrow, and I actually have to do my sister's oil change on her. She has an LX sedan. If you guys, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I did have a white 2010 LX sedan that I gave to my sister, and she drives it. So I usually take care of that car. But yeah. Also, do you guys want to see, like, me do service on that car? Because I love that car. It's just an LX. It's a base model, but I mean, I can show the content if you guys want. I know you guys probably get sick of looking at my car, but yeah, I definitely want to get other cars on the channel too. I definitely want to look into getting like a daily, like a CRV or something. But yeah, DC5 Creations. That's right, Angelo. DC5 Creations has a kit that comes with everything, I believe. Calipers and like all of that stuff. So it's a little pricey, but I mean, anyway you go, if you go like Brembos, it's gonna be pricey. But maybe I'll do a video on that. The homie Zosh actually made a video about that, so I'm sure if you guys are following Zosh, you guys can check out his channel. He's got a lot of videos. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I gotta get back home, man. I gotta eat dinner. Ladies probably wondering where I'm at right now. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in here and just checking out and just, you know, hanging out with me. If you guys have any questions, you guys can message me on Instagram or just on YouTube in general. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And yeah, shout out to all you guys. Thank you guys for showing support. And yeah, man. Yeah, no problem, Yukon. You guys are more than welcome, like I said, to ask me any type of questions. You know, my DMs are open on Instagram, so hit me up. Thanks, guys. And yeah, look out for the next videos coming up. Peace out, everybody.